There are 8 species of bear alive in the world today, and they are found across North America, South America, Europe, and Asia, living in habitats that range from frozen Arctic coastlines to dense tropical forests. Some bears survive mainly on plants and insects, while others rely heavily on meat and actively hunt large animals. All bear species are powerful enough to seriously injure or kill a human under the right circumstances, but some are clearly far more dangerous than others. In today's video, I'll be ranking all 8 living bear species from least deadly to most deadly. To do this fairly, I'll be judging each bear using the same main factors: how large the bear is, how aggressive it tends to be, how often it comes into contact with humans, and how many fatal attacks on people have been recorded. With that out of the way, let's start with the least deadly bear in the world. We begin in central China, where we find the most recognizable bear species on Earth, the giant panda. For many years, scientists debated whether pandas were true bears or closer relatives of raccoons due to their unusual traits and diet. However, genetic studies in the 1980s confirmed that the giant panda is indeed a true bear species. Despite being a bear, the giant panda lives a very different lifestyle compared to its relatives. Around 99% of its diet consists of bamboo. Bamboo is low in nutrients, which means pandas must spend most of their day eating to meet their energy needs. To help with this, they evolved a specialized wrist bone that functions like a thumb, allowing them to grip bamboo stalks more easily. Thanks to this diet, giant pandas can reach weights of up to about 160 kilograms. While this is an impressive size, pandas are generally calm, solitary, and non-aggressive animals. They usually avoid humans whenever possible and prefer to retreat rather than confront a threat. When cornered or startled, a panda can become defensive and dangerous, and there have been rare cases of serious injuries caused by pandas in captivity or the wild. However, there are no confirmed records of a giant panda ever killing a human. Because of their peaceful nature, low aggression, and lack of fatal attacks, the giant panda easily takes the number 8 spot as the least deadly bear species. Next, we head to South America to look at the spectacled bear, also known as the Andean bear. This is the only bear species native to South America and the last surviving member of the short-faced bear lineage. Millions of years ago, short-faced bears were widespread and included some of the largest land predators to ever walk the earth. The spectacled bear lives primarily in the Andes Mountains, where it inhabits cloud forests, grasslands, and mountainous terrain. Compared to other bears, spectacled bears are highly herbivorous. Only about 5 to 7% of their diet consists of meat. Most of their food comes from fruits, plants, bromeliads, and tree bark, though they will occasionally hunt small animals or scavenge carcasses. Spectacled bears can reach weights of around 160 kilograms, similar to giant pandas, but they show extreme sexual dimorphism. Adult males can be nearly twice the size of females, making them significantly more dangerous. Despite this, spectacled bears are generally shy, elusive, and rarely aggressive toward humans. Human conflicts usually occur when spectacled bears raid crops or kill livestock, which has led to persecution and poaching in many regions. There has only been one confirmed human fatality caused by a spectacled bear, and that incident occurred when the bear was already wounded during a hunt. In most cases, if left alone, these bears will avoid people entirely. For these reasons, the spectacled bear ranks at number 7. For the 6th spot, we travel to Southeast Asia to meet the sun bear. The sun bear is the smallest bear species in the world and also one of the most unusual in appearance. It has short, sleek fur, a stocky body, loose skin around its neck, and a pale crescent-shaped marking on its chest. Sun bears primarily live in tropical rainforests and are highly arboreal, spending much of their time climbing trees. Their diet mainly consists of insects, honey, fruit, and small animals. They use their long tongues and powerful claws to tear into termite mounds and beehives. Adult sun bears typically weigh no more than 70 kilograms. Their small size makes them agile climbers, but it also means they are vulnerable to predators like tigers and large pythons. Despite this, sun bears are surprisingly fearless when threatened. There have even been reports of sun bears killing tigers in rare defensive encounters. Sun bears are generally shy and reclusive, but when provoked, they can become extremely aggressive. There have been several fatal attacks on humans, particularly in parts of India and Southeast Asia. While these incidents are rare, they prove that even the smallest bear species can be deadly. This combination of aggression and confirmed fatalities earns the sun bear the number 6 position. Staying in Asia, our next species is the Asian black bear. This bear is widely distributed across East Asia, Southeast Asia, and parts of the Himalayas. Because of its massive range, it has many subspecies that vary in size, behavior, and appearance. Asian black bears have a body shape similar to brown bears, but are generally smaller, with adults weighing up to around 160 kilograms. They are omnivores that feed on insects, fruits, nuts, carrion, and occasionally larger animals. In areas near human settlements, they are also known to feed on garbage and crops. These bears are highly adaptable and intelligent, but they are also known for being unpredictable. Compared to American black bears and Eurasian brown bears, Asian black bears have a reputation for being more aggressive toward humans. This may be due to the fact that they share their habitat with many dangerous predators and other large mammals, forcing them to be more defensive by nature. In Japan, Asian black bears are responsible for some of the most serious bear attacks on record. Between 1979 and 1989, 9 people were killed by these bears, and attacks have increased in recent years due to habitat loss and urban expansion. Because of their aggression and repeated fatal encounters with humans, the Asian black bear takes the number 5 spot. Next, we move to North America to examine the American black bear. This is the most common and widely distributed bear species in the world, with an estimated population of around 750,000 individuals across the continent. American black bears live in forests, mountains, swamps, and even near suburban areas. They are highly adaptable and can survive in a wide range of environments. While they are called black bears, their fur can be black, brown, cinnamon, blonde, or even white, which often leads to confusion with other bear species. Adult American black bears can weigh up to 250 kilograms, making them far larger than most people realize. Despite their size, they are generally timid animals that prefer to avoid confrontation. Most attacks occur when a bear feels threatened, startled, or is defending cubs or food. Statistically, American black bears kill less than 1 person per year on average. This is remarkably low considering how many people live in close proximity to them. Most fatal attacks are predatory, involving solitary bears that have lost their natural fear of humans. While rare, these attacks show that American black bears are fully capable of killing a person. Due to their size and occasional fatal incidents, they rank at number 4. Returning to Asia, we now take a look at the sloth bear. This is one of the most underestimated bear species in the world. Sloth bears have long, shaggy fur, elongated snouts, and flexible lips that allow them to suck up insects efficiently. Their diet consists mainly of ants, termites, and fruit, but this protein-rich diet allows them to grow surprisingly large. Adult sloth bears can weigh up to 190 kilograms. At this size, they face few natural predators, though they may still encounter tigers, leopards, crocodiles, rhinos, and elephants. Sloth bears are widely considered the most aggressive bear species on Earth. Unlike most bears, they are more likely to stand their ground and attack rather than flee. When they attack humans, they often target the face and head, causing severe injuries. Between 1989 and 1994, sloth bears killed 48 people and injured hundreds more in central India alone. One particularly infamous individual was responsible for killing 12 people before being hunted down. Due to their aggression, frequent human contact, and high fatality rates, the sloth bear ranks at number 3. Now we head to the Arctic to examine the polar bear. The polar bear is the largest living bear species in the world and the largest land carnivore in the world. Adult males can reach weights of up to 900 kilograms and stand over 3 meters tall when upright. Unlike other bears, polar bears are hypercarnivores. The majority of their diet consists of seals, which they hunt using stealth, strength, and patience. They are apex predators with no natural enemies and will attack almost anything they perceive as potential food. Polar bears are one of the very few animals that actively view humans as prey. When a polar bear encounters a person, it may stalk and attempt to kill them for food rather than out of defense. Thankfully, polar bears live in remote regions with low human populations, which limits encounters. Despite this, fatal attacks have occurred in Alaska, Canada, Russia, and parts of the Arctic. When an attack happens, survival chances are extremely low. The only reason polar bears are not ranked number 1 is because they rarely come into contact with humans. This places them firmly at number 2. Finally, we arrive at the deadliest bear species in the world, the brown bear. Brown bears have one of the widest ranges of any land mammal and are found across North America, Europe, and Asia. This species includes many subspecies such as grizzly bears, Kodiak bears, and Eurasian brown bears. Brown bears vary greatly in size, but the largest individuals can exceed 700 kilograms. They are powerful, intelligent, and highly adaptable animals that live in forests, mountains, tundra, and coastal regions. Because of their wide distribution, brown bears come into contact with humans more frequently than any other bear species. In North America, brown bears are responsible for 2 to 3 fatal attacks per year on average. In Europe and Asia, attacks are less common but still occur, with several high-profile incidents in recent years, particularly in Japan. One of the deadliest bear attack events in recorded history also involved brown bears. Brown bear attacks can be defensive, predatory, or food-related, making them unpredictable. While most brown bears avoid humans, the combination of their size, strength, aggression, and frequent encounters makes them the most dangerous bear species overall. For these reasons, the brown bear takes the number 1 spot as the deadliest bear in the world. If you think this list should be arranged differently, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.